ready? It's the Roundtable with me, Robert Bannon.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Welcome to a Thanksgiving Eve Roundtable. It's our second annual Thanksgiving. This dog, the second annual, he loves attention. It's the second annual, he's eating my Tupperware. We are live. Get out of here, Clarence. You know, he was quiet as a lamb. And then all of a sudden he grabs, hi, welcome to my messy show. I'm Robert Bannon and you're watching the Roundtable and I'm excited you're here. It's the second annual Thanksgiving Eve because Thursday is Thanksgiving and we're get to be and spend this day together. I'm so excited to be here with you. We have a big old show. It's called Thanksgiving is a drag. And we have two of the biggest drag queens to do it. Alaska and Trinity the Tuck are here. Come here. Say hello to the people. Everyone wants to show you. We have all the drag queen fans are here. Hi, Yana and the Haunted Archives. Hi, Golden Lasky. How are you? Golden Lasky is a big Alaska superstar fan. So nice of you to be here. A is watching and thinks it's funny, which I hope you're laughing because I am embarrassed by the mess. You know, in our pre-show, they just asked me, do you ever get embarrassed about doing the show? No, never, until things go awry. We are working. We're working it. We're out here. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. I'm so excited to be with you. I hope you enjoyed this show. I'm so honored to have these guests with us today. And we're going to have a good old time. Whoop, whoop. It's a party. It's Roundtable Thanksgiving Eve. We could be out drinking, but we're not. We're home watching me in front of a fake brick wall. You know, I was going to do a cooking segment and make a pumpkin pie tonight on the show. But then I realized, let's be real. If I wanted a pumpkin pie, I would just go to the store and buy one. And that is why I leave the cooking up to other people most of the time. But my partner, you know, talks about cooking. And Adrian is watching right now. Adrian has eaten my cooking. Adrian, will you vouch for my cooking? Am I a good cook? Oh, God. Hi, Christine. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, Roundtablers. We are so grateful for you. Thank you so much, Golden Lasky. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Are you going to see Alaska on tour? It's beginning to look a lot like Alaska. Oh, look at this. Oh. Robert Bannon's best salmon ever. Oh. I do. I don't make no mayonnaise basic white people food. No. They tried it this morning. I'm excited that you're here. Hot take. Are you ready for it? It's our brand new segment we've been doing over the past few weeks and days and days and weeks and weeks and months and years. Here it is. Take a peek.
It's smoking.
What's our question? Well, what do you think our question is going to be today? What are you thankful for? Please let me know. Drop it right there. What are you thankful for? Bing! What are you thankful for? Bing! What are you thankful for? Tell me right there and then and there. And we'll share the answers right after our week in review. What are you thankful for? Tell me and comment away and we'll go through a list of each and every one of them. Are you ready? Week in review. It's a good one. I think it's a good one. Well, the week in review this week, we had some things happen that were fun. I think so. What happened this week? Well, we celebrated Donna Marco, Melissa Gorga's mother's birthday. We sure did. She had a big old birthday party. There's the table, beautiful flower arrangements, beautiful flowers. And Donna, there's Donna, 75. She's 75 and fantastic. She looks fantastic. And it was a really good time. Thank you to Kim, Melissa, and everybody who stopped over to say hello. And they invited me to sing. Anthony Wilkinson, who wrote My Big Gay Italian Wedding, which I've gotten the chance to do, was there as well. And of course, my Margaret Joseph's my friend, being there, and her mother, Marge Sr., there as well. I got to sing Happy Birthday I did. Look at how cute this the daughters and the four of them. I got to sing happy birthday for them. So I figured I would show you. But look at 75. Look at this video. 75 years old, given the what 75. And my friend Marge Sr. and me got on the photo booth wheel. It spins around. Take a peek at this. It was a good time, y'all, and it was not filmed, and it was not going to be on TV, but they threw a great party, and I'm so honored to be there. Here's my happy birthday. It was a really sweet moment. It really made my heart happy. Take a peek at this. Who is calling me? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. How cute is that? So sweet. 75. Happy birthday, friend. I'm so honored and happy that I got to be a part of it. And the week other than that was work and rehearsal. You know, we got a show coming up. I have a show coming up. People, we got to get to work. We'll tell you all about it in our shameless plug. Darius, did you see the comments before? Mom, Adrian, Darius is going to come here. And Darius is going to cook for me. And I one day will have the courage to cook for him. Now, Adrian said that I make the best salmon ever. And I know my seasonings. I'm going to have to make it one day. My mother. Yes, Mom. How are you? Yes. Happy Thanksgiving, Mama Rose. Yes, he saw. I'm going to make it for you. Get the Pepto-Bismol. Get the Tums. Get the... What else do you take? All right. So we're asking the question, what are you grateful for and thankful for? I've lost my mind. And but it's been gone. And it's time for the shameless plug. Here we go. Are you ready? Get it.
'Cause I'm shameless.
Well, we have a lot. There's so much going on. I want to give a very big thank you and shout out to everyone who's bought their tickets to come see me on December 9th in New York City with special guest star of Trading Spaces and Broadway star Paige Davis will be there with me. Kevin Smith Kirkwood, star of Kinky Boots, will be there, and my friend and future frequent collaborator on the Roundtable, Robbie Roselle, will be there. They said that we are a family affair in Broadway world, and they said we are a not to miss show. So come to the Robert Bannon Christmas special. It will be like a 70s or 80s Christmas network special. Yasuhiro Fukuoka will be back on piano. It's at 7 o'clock. You can get your tickets at robertbannon.com. So grab your tickets now. We're over halfway sold out. And if you use the code GROUP10, and all caps, group 10, you'll save $10 a ticket. Happy Black Friday. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Happy Thanksgiving. Save yourself $10 and get yourself a ticket. And if you don't live in New York or New Jersey or Connecticut, you can get a virtual ticket as well. Just head over to robertbannon.com and click and get your ticket. We're about to release my single for Christmas, Don't Save It All for Christmas Day. It's coming out on December 8th, so make sure we'll get you up and ready. And I want to say thank you. You know, when we talk about Thanksgiving and being grateful, I'm so grateful for the love and support that you guys have had. We've hit over 10,000 people downloading the Broadway Podcast Network. And today we hit 10,000 streams for my album Rewind. I don't know who is streaming it. I don't know where you are, but I want to just say thank you. It is so moving to me that you all would spend time out of your day to spend a Thursday or Wednesday night with me, or listen to my music or come spend your money and see me in New York City. I have the most beautiful family. My mom and dad are so supportive. I have a wonderful brother and sister-in-law. I finally, thank you, God, have really found someone very, very special in my partner who I love to pieces. And I have so many friends and family that mean much to me. A is watching. My Aunt Fran is watching right now. A is with me every step of the way. But you all make my dreams come true every week that you're here. I am so incredible, lucky, and grateful and humbled by the fact that I get to be in your bed, in your room, not in your bedroom. I'm in one person's bedroom, not in. To be in your house, in your living room with you every single day means so much to me. So thank you all so much for being here in this shameless plug. I hope you can see me in New York and or down the road somewhere. It means so much to me. So let's talk about, oh, thank you. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. What are you thankful for? Well, we have some answers. My friend Lattes is thankful for all good things in life. The list needs an edit. You know, sometimes the good things are not good anymore and we need to cross them off the list. So I hear that every year we should zhuzh that list up. My therapist told me yesterday that I need to make a list of 3 things I like about myself every day. Not easy for some people. So definitely look at that list, Lattes, and think about it. My good friend Christine up there in North Carolina is thankful for God, her family, her friends, her animals, her dogs, music, travel, health, and much more. I think that's a really good list. I love that list actually a lot. I think that's a great list. I'm thankful for doggies too, and friends and family, and amen to that, and music and traveling and all that fun stuff. Thanks for that, much friend. And A is thankful for her health, her family, her husband, and me. Well, thank you, A. Every time you see a red carpet video, you know behind the camera is my Adrian. Sometimes she's not available and it's my mic, but A is always there to help me with all of my insanity. Thank you much. And Golden Lasky, who's here to see Alaska, is thankful for family, friends, and Alaska, of course. Alaska's a trip. This is my second time interviewing Alaska, and it is always an interesting ride with Alaska. I love it. Are you ready for? So thank you. That's what I got from my shameless plug. Gratitude, gratefulness for sure. I heard from the Broadway. Do you know? I didn't even get to tell anyone this yet. That with the new update to Apple, iOS 17 or whatever, that the podcast numbers have dropped. I asked Broadway Podcast Number why my numbers dropped 80% this month, and they're not counting podcast views and listens as much. So please make sure that you download your friend's podcast, if it's mine or if it's someone else's. Show support to the podcast people because Apple's trying to take our pennies. So make sure that you support your podcasters out there in the world because we do it out of love. And I look forward to, you hearing more interviews and guests and all that fun stuff. Oh, my grandmother, it's Verge because there's only one Robert Michael. I'm thankful for you, Grandma Verge, the matriarch of our family, who there wouldn't be me without Verge because Verge had the Rose and the Rose had the Robert. And I was just talking about you, Grandma Verge, because I was saying that 13 is my favorite number because 13 in Italian culture is St. Anthony, but 13, I'm born on the 31st at 1:31, so it's 13s ago. Just a lot of 13s everywhere, and that makes me think of my grandma for sure. Latte says, Adrian and Melfa are my ride or dies. They are. They will stand in the cold and the rain with me. They are. They have been with me from the beginning. I'm so grateful for them. All right, let's hit it. Should we go to the Hey Friend Hey? Yeah, let's do that.
I'll be there for you. How you doing?
Well, a big Hey Friend Hey shout out to my friend Abby Thompson, who I know is not going to watch this live because she's on an airplane working, but I want to give a big giant shout out to Abby Thompson. Happy birthday, Abby Thompson! Over in the United Kingdom, our friend Abby's birthday is today. And we are so grateful that we have her around. She's our resident drag expert. My mom says she's thankful for me. Oh, well, I'm thankful for you. You don't know how much Mama Rose does for me. She holds it down. She's always bringing me food. She's always checking on me. And if something goes wrong, Mama Rose is the first phone call. Yes, let's go, Abby. Happy birthday, Abby. And He's going to hate me for this, but a very special happy birthday. The Sagittariuses are everywhere. You talk about Mike's a Sagittarius. My brother is a Sagittarius. Robbie Roselle is a Sagittarius. And my man, my love, happy birthday this Sunday. Everyone wish my Darius a very, very happy birthday. Here's some of our moments over the past year or year plus. And I don't know what I would be or what I would do without him. He shows me that I am worthy of love and that love still exists in this world. And I am so grateful to walk this life with him, even though I drive him crazy. He is my heart. Happy birthday, babe. So much love. Love to you. Thank you for loving me. Yes, we are here. We are here. We did all the work. That's it. That's where we're at. Are you ready? Yes. Give him a happy birthday. Sunday. Well, everyone, and he's younger than me, which is terrible. Thank you. Alaska says we're cute. We're cute. Latte says no words. And Latte's, with all due respect, that's saying a lot because you like the gift of gab like me, you know? Oh, right back at you. That is the sweetest thing ever. I'm so excited for the future. It's bright. He'll still be younger than me, but it's bright. Happy birthday. I wish I could be in Detroit, but Darius is a banker and he's on terms of budgets. So when the flight was $1,200, he kiboshed that real fast. But he'll be here for my Christmas show and he'll be here and I have some surprises up my sleeve. Not surprises. Don't get nervous. Don't get nervous. Just we're going to have a little date. We'll have a birthday date. Yes, Christine says happy birthday. You are one to celebrate. Sure is. Well, I love drag queens, and I know you love drag queens, and I know that drag queens are fun, and I know that they're ridiculous, and I know I'm ridiculous. Oh, hold on. While we're here, before we move ahead, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm flustered by this whole event and extravaganza. Breaking news. Speaking of free things, my show in New York City, you can get free tickets. How do you get free tickets? Go to the Instagram page right now, comment, tag a friend, and you could win. Go to Robert Bannon on Instagram and just tag a friend and you can win yourself 2 free tickets to come celebrate and la with me. Bring your most festive attire and come celebrate Christmas with me. If you don't want to win your way in, just get those tickets at robertbannon.com. And next week, people, hello, the show is on Friday. We're celebrating World AIDS Day. We're giving our time and bring your money because we're giving money and we're donating money to God's Love. This show is out of control. We are donating money to God's Love We Deliver. God's Love We Deliver is an organization that gives food to people that are suffering and with AIDS and with cancer and terminal illnesses. As the epidemic and pandemic of HIV/AIDS has gotten better, they've expanded. The life expectancy has gotten longer and people are now able to take medication. They've expanded it now to they take care of all sorts of terminal illness, but they still at a root foundation are against the stigma and fighting the fight against HIV/AIDS, and they deliver food and have done that for 40 years. It was a charity near and dear to Joan Rivers' heart, and they do amazing, great work. They take no money for administrative costs, and we are going to donate some money to them next week. So join us on Friday with Raif Darazi and Dimitri Moses, and it's going to be a very special show. All righty. Are you ready? Thank you. That was my thing. Sometimes we got to take care of serious business. Free tickets, World AIDS Day show. Life is here. Let's go get them. Well, Alaska's biggest fan is here. So I feel like we should start things off with Alaska. You know what I'm saying? Are you with me? My friend Alaska was here. Take a peek. You know, it's not the ho-ho holidays without a good old Christmas show, holiday show, and I have the perfect show for you, everybody. get yourself together because Alaska is going on tour. It's beginning to look a lot like Alaska, a Christmas show coming all across this country. Alaska's been here. She's one of our favorite queens, the brilliant Alaska's back. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
I am so excited to have you here for this project in particular. I love Christmas, Alaska.
You do?
I do.
I'm glad. I'm glad there are still people who like Christmas.
I maybe it's a little corny, but you know, I love a little fa la 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 moment.
No, it's totally great. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. Why not?
Can you tell us what is it's beginning to look a lot like Alaska going to be like? What is this concert experience?
Well, it's not about Christmas that much. It's more
Okay.
about like robots and artificial intelligence taking over the earth. That's what it's actually about.
That's very timely. I think it's all very timely.
I think it's current.
That sounds about right to me. You're no stranger though to Christmas music.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we've all streamed the Christmas Queens and Every Day is Christmas and Santa Bring Me a Man, Dear Santa Bring Me a Man, and you know, Slay My Name, and all of these are songs you've worked with. What kind of music do we see when we come to it's beginning to look like a lot like Alaska? I don't think you're gonna sing Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. Is that
I might, but no, probably not. No, literally, my mom was like, "You're not gonna be just doing a bunch of Christmas songs, are you?" Like, I'm like, "Well, I wasn't planning on it, and a good thing, because Mom would be pissed." But no, like, Jeremy and I have been doing like Christmas cabarets for years, and so our goal is usually to do no Christmas music, but this show has like a drop of it.
Well, we know your other music too. You know, your albums, I think I couldn't name your albums titles because you took them before I was ready. Anus and Pound Cake and Vagina and Red for Filth. And I'm obsessed with them. And now if you have a record player, Pound Cake is available now on vinyl. Why should we get a record player, Alaska? Why should we be buying this limited edition collector's piece?
And it's pink vinyl.
And it's pink.
I was like, I had forgotten all the songs that are on there that like are really good. They're like some of my most popular songs. And the album never got to come out on vinyl. So we had a chance to do like a really limited run of it. So we did it.
AlaskaThunderfuck.com will have the dates for the tour. You can buy the vinyl. You can get a VIP experience. You can meet Alaska and go to the sound check, which I can only imagine how much fun that whole thing must be.
Oh, yeah.
What's it like when you meet your fans? They must come dressed in all of their regalia, ready for an Alaska moment. What is it like when you get to meet them during the meet and greet? What is that experience like for them and for you?
I don't know. I think it's nice. It's nice to like go to different cities and talk to people who are from there and just like, I don't know, say hi. It's great.
Absolutely. Well, when I was looking at the dates, I mean, you're everywhere from New York City to Seattle to Portland, San Francisco, Pittsburgh, Boston, even Erie, Pennsylvania, get ready. Alaska's coming to town for 2 shows.
No.
But what's so important, this little queer boy here, for you to go to somewhere like Erie, Pennsylvania or Pittsburgh, which we don't think of as this epicenter of queer culture, there are people there that are dying to be represented, and your show is for everyone.
Well, that's the thing. When this tour came about, I was like, I really want to do Erie because that's where all my family lives. And I was like, I want my grandma to get to come see a show, like where she can sit in a seat in a theater. Like, I just really want that. And they were like, I don't know if we can really make Erie work, but we'll try. And then like Erie was the first show to sell out. So I was like, yes.
Hometown show. That's it. Hometown show. I'm very excited about all of it. Again, AlaskaThunderfuck.com is where you can go. When you're creating music, you're a writer as well. You write material, you write what is your process like? Do these songs just come to you? Like, when do you sit down and say, my next album is called Vagina? How does that happen?
Well, that was because I wanted to like move through the like chakra systems of the body. So like anus was the first one, and then vagina is like the sacral chakra. So it's like moving through and then Red for Filth is kind of like heart, and Alaska and Jeremy's kind of like crown or like third eye. So I like to like do music that corresponds to.
We'll see. And here I am with my dirty mind thinking that this was going to be something, and it's got a real good solid meaning. See, you can't judge a book by its cover, Alaska, ever.
No, you can't ever.
That's the truth. Are we going to get, I know this is a big undertaking, the tour, the vinyl release. Is there more music? I know you're always tinkering. Everyone that is a queen in this entire country, or a singer in queer culture, straight culture, anywhere, you are asked to do so many features. How many people come on and they say, Alaska's on my album, Alaska's on my show, Alaska's on my album? What is it like when some of these other people reach out and they want you to be a part of their project?
I usually say yes, because it's usually like friends of mine who are asking, and I like doing it. So yeah, I'm like ketchup. You can just like put me on the meal.
I might steal that.
Yeah.
I'm like ketchup.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Do you have plans when the tour's over? Do you celebrate Christmas?
I do. And we're ending the tour in Erie, so I'm just gonna stay there and like hang out with my family and probably get drunk. Like that's what we kind of do.
Your family sounds fun.
They are really fun.
That sounds like a fun, it doesn't sound like an uptight, uppity kind of thing. It sounds like you're going to have a good old party.
No, we have so much fun. I don't know what I'm going to buy everybody. I don't know. Gift cards. I literally don't know.
Are you somebody you're based in Los Angeles?
Yeah.
So are you at the Grove or at a mall somewhere and shopping away? No,
I'm not. I'm really bad at it. And I have so much stuff to do that I'm going to physically just be there. And like anything else that happens is just like, that'll just be bonus. Cause I don't know how to do all that.
That works for me. How do you, if I ask you a professional question, how do you organize your career where it's like, I'm going to do Drag Me to Dinner, I'm going to do a podcast, I'm going to go on a concert tour, I'm going to release a record? Do you plan things out a year in advance? Do they just come to you in your head and it's just whatever you're feeling in the moment? How do you differentiate all the hats that you wear?
I don't know. No, I just do it.
You just do it.
No, the opportunities come up and I say yes or I say no, and I just do it.
You got it. I love that. It works for me. When we come to see you, I want to come to New York. I have to come. I love Town Hall. It's a great place. It's a historic venue. It's in the middle of Times Square in the middle of Christmas time. You need to get your tickets because they're going to go. They're not going to be there. New York's going to show up. What should we wear? What kind of energy should we bring? Do you want full regalia? You want sequins and hats and?
Yeah, be fancy. I like that. I like to do that anyway, but like especially around the holidays, especially if you're going to like a drag queen's show, like yeah, wear something a little outside your normal something.
Okay. That's your homework assignment, everybody. And we need to like be streaming and be up to speed on all of the music and the back catalog of Alaska. Like don't show up just without knowledge. Be prepared. Yeah, we want to be ready. We like to do our homework here. Do you have any routines when you're on the road that I know it's a pain? It's a hard job to get ready and to put on a show that's exhausting every single night. Do you have a team? Is there a band? Is it just you? Like, what is the show like?
Well, it's me and my best friend Jeremy is really good at playing the piano. And so it's me and Jeremy. And my rituals include Chipotle. Like I'm really obsessed with eating Chipotle, and it's become like a thing that like anytime I'm in drag, I don't trust any other food to like give me fuel to like do a show. And if you're in a different city, you're like, what am I going to eat? Am I going to like try a new restaurant? And you like can't, because it's like, what if it isn't good? Then I don't. So I always eat Chipotle. And I've been taking a picture of myself every time I eat Chipotle, and I'm going to do like a compilation when I get to like 100.
I'm ready for Chipotle. Chipotle should be sponsoring this tour at that rate.
Tell them, because that's true.
Wait for the next album, which is, I don't know, a burrito bowl or something. Wait, that's it. Come on, Chipotle.
There you go.
Well, I'm excited for this event. I think it is the event of the season. If you're ready to be festive and a little bawdy and a little fun, and especially if you're in Pennsylvania, I mean, now we just build that. I mean, his grandma's going to be there. You got to buy a ticket. There's a added show. We are here for the whole experience. What I love so much, in real life, I teach 5th grade, and a lot of my students have watched Drag Race. A lot of the queer students, the musical theater students, they watch what you all do because you're an artistic outlet, and drag allows everybody to be who they are. So you don't have to be gay, you don't have to be straight, you don't have to be LGBTQIA plus to be a part of the show. Just buy a ticket, come out and support Alaska or a local drag queen, and because you can let yourself just be you. It's a place for everybody.
Totally. I agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
So everyone stream the music, buy Pound Cake, which, how does that fit into the chakra? I'm not going to even ask, but I like it.
It's like the taint.
And get your tickets. It's beginning to look a lot like Alaska, a Christmas show. Go to alaskathunderfuck.com to see where you're going to be. And make sure you follow Alaska on social media so that you can stay up with whatever. I could only imagine what's next. 2024, hold on to your hat. It's always a good time to see you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
I can't. I hate this show. I absolutely, Clarence, we said some words here that I apologize for. The F word, the V word, you gotta love Alaska. There's only one Alaska, everybody. And the students that we're talking about, Drag Race super fan right there, Edelyn Rosado, my student. Good golly. It's going to be a great show. Alaska gives good conversation in the most interesting and creative way, for sure. Can I give you behind the scenes about this? So I've been really lucky to have a lot of drag queens on the show, and some of them in character are very in character. So they play a character and they're very different off character, right? And so when they start, they jar me because they go into their character, and their publicist, they all share a publicist, a big publicist named Ken Phillips. Ken watches all of the interviews, and he always laughs at me because I have to play the straight man to the character, and I feed into it because that's what this is about, right? So he said that a lot of times when they go into these cities like Erie, Pennsylvania, they go on the morning news and they don't get it. So I'm happy that we try to get it here and we let them do their thing. And I love some of the drag queens. We've had some terrible interviews with drag queens too, but that cracked me up. That is ridiculous. Love, claps, and laughing emojis for tonight's show. Trinity is a much different style than Alaska. It was a hoot. It was definitely a hoot. Oh my God. This is going to live on YouTube and on Broadway Podcast Network forever. Thank God for it. I loved it. We have Trinity. Trinity, you never know what you're going to get here, Right, Jalen? More students. Great. We have another drag queen here. Trinity is a totally different type of queen, you know? And yes, this is fun family fun. In my house it is. You know, my mother has a little, you will be shocked to know, my mother has dropped a few words in her day. And my grandmother. We know it. We're admit it. Yep, we know it. Well, Alaska's Alaska, Trinity the Tuck, and I have a sainted mouth. I have never said a bad word in my entire life, ever. And that was the first time I ever used those words. So Trinity is a different style. So watch Trinity's style versus Alaska's style. Trinity comes as regular, not in drag, and talks about a brand new Christmas album, a brand new book, a brand new Christmas ornament, and is on tour with select dates. See, my mother says, yes, she has a filthy mouth. And Darius is giving have never used those words before. And, you know, I hear you all. It's the Alaska effect. Trinity gives us the tea on this brand new project on tour with It's a Drag Christmas at select dates. So look online to see which stage Trinity's at versus which stage Jimbo's at, which stage Todrick's at. And here's Trinity the Tuck. This is a fun project too. I love these. This show's a mess. Well, it's nice and chilly outside, and we're going to warm things up right now. You know Trinity the Tuck. You've watched Trinity the Tuck. You've listened to Trinity the Tuck. You've awed at the talents of Trinity the Tuck. Now you can read the holiday book, listen to the album, the whole thing. You have a whole entire holiday party coming to you, courtesy of Trinity the Tuck. Here, right now. Welcome.
Hi.
I love this project. It looks so good.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like it.
How did the idea come about to take a Christmas Carol and put your own fun, crazy spin on it?
Well, I've always loved, Christmas is my favorite holiday. I always loved Christmas. I always loved the story of A Christmas Carol. And I was just trying to think of a way to transport it into the realm of queer. And so I was like, well, what better way to make than Scrooge as a drag queen?
Which shockingly works really well. Yeah. When I was thinking about it and reading the press release about this project, so many people, it's the same thing with music, love stories, television shows in the queer community. We don't ever get to see ourselves depicted in holidays or in literature. And how important is it that you kind of tie this story for everybody? It's not just for the queer community. It's literally anyone who wants to celebrate.
Yeah, it's a great story. The moral of the story is still the same. You know, be a good person to those around you. And I think it's a fun twist on the original. There's some variations in the story a little bit, and the characters are also much different and fun. And it's very camp. It's very campy. So I love it. Also, the fact that we have a musical that if you don't want to read, you can listen to the musical from front to end, and it tells the same exact story.
Well, while we're here, we might as well take a look. We're talking about, firstly, the book. The book is beautiful. It's available digitally, but you could also get a physical copy, and it's very limited. There's only like 200 copies available.
Yeah, it's very limited. I will be touring this to the book. I'll be touring it with me. So if you can't get it online, if it sells out online, if you come to one of my shows during a Drag Queen Christmas tour, they will be available there. But it's very limited. We'll see if we decide that we want to make it even more. But yeah, it's a great book. I have it right here. It's fully illustrated, great stories, great quality, front and back is just so cool, and just a fun prize to have, because how many drag queens have a Christmas story?
None that I know, none that I could think of. You can go to trinitythetuck.com, and of course if you're one of the 8 people not following Trinity on Instagram, go to @trinitythetuck on Instagram. Now that's the book, which you get the physical copy, you could download a copy. And my partner just saw the Drag Queen Christmas show. I couldn't go. I was so sad.
Oh, why couldn't you go?
Because I'm here in Jersey and they're in the Midwest right now, so they were able to sneak in and see it. But I got some good videos and go see Trinity wherever Trinity is and support drag wherever drag is as well. This is not it though. It's not just a book, Trinity. The album.
Yeah.
Streaming right now as a musical.
Yeah, it's fantastic. The musical is so good. The producer and writer who helped me with this project did amazing. I mean, it really is great. And then also the collaboration with all the artists on it. It's just a fun project. It's really great.
If you're talking about Alaska and Jimbo and Ginger Minj and Aria and Kyle, like there is a all-star lineup of some of your favorite entertainers and drag queens that are on this project. How did the music come to you? How do you describe the music on the album? Is it traditional holiday? Is it something new? What are we going to get?
It's definitely Broadway. So what sparked the musical, I initially came out with a holiday song a couple of years ago called Trinity Ruins Christmas. And it's like this little drag queen rap. It was inspired by The Grinch. And I was trying to, you revisit projects year round when it's something holiday, because holidays come around every year. And so I was like, how can I turn this into something different? And so I was talking with a friend and we were like, why don't we take this fun drag rap and turn it into a ballad? And so then it turned from a ballad to, we're going to turn this into a whole entire musical. And that's where the Trinity Ruins Christmas story and musical came about.
Literally a full 7 tracks of full-on musical theater. You need to check it out.
Yeah, it's so good.
And one last thing, because I guess you don't like to have a lot of spare time. You like to work, get things done. There's even an ornament for your tree.
Yeah, if you want to own Sister Mary Kuntz and you've been a fan of hers since season 9, which was one of my characters that I did on the show, you can now hang her on your tree for all you sinners.
Well, I love it. The quality. Who did all the artwork for the book and for the album cover? Because it's beautiful.
There is this artist that I discovered. I love to support smaller artists. And during my drag race journey, I had a lot of fan art. But one artist I gravitated towards because they just had a very specific and different style was this artist named Hannah. And she's tagged on all of the artwork on my Instagram. So go check her out under the tagged in my posts. But Hannah, she did fantastic. And this is her first illustrated book she's ever done. And it was a big ask of her. And she 100% delivered. When we were going through and there had to be edits and stuff, she was very gracious and did everything super fast. And she's just fantastic and easy to work with. So check her out for sure.
So while you're home, especially this week, especially Thanksgiving week, Friday, when you're shopping and getting ready, listen to the album and buy the book and the ornament, everything, go to trinitythetuck.com. When you're on the road nowadays in these crazy times, I know you're on the road. You have been a winner on Drag Race. You have some iconic characters and looks and things that you deliver. What is it like now after the show when people come to the merch table? I'm literally, this is lunch in 5th grade right now in Jersey. And so many of my students, when they see me talk to people like you, tell me they watch the show, they feel comfortable to be themselves and come, no matter what they are, who they are. What is it like in 2023 when you see younger people or older people come to you and the work means something to them? They see it reflected in themselves.
It's definitely an interesting perspective to be on this side of things because, growing up, I also didn't have many people I could look up to in media and especially in the small town that I lived in that were like me. And so having the opportunity to meet so many people that my work on the show and beyond has affected in a positive way is inspiring to myself. And so that's why I continue to put out content and things in projects like this, because I know that there's another little kid out there who's going through things, struggling, and can relate to these things. They've never seen a drag. They want to do drag so bad, and they've never seen a drag illustrated book before. And that, you know, this is something that they can actually hold and see and know that they are reflected in it. And it's super important. It's super important that we have avenues and creative outlets for people to be introduced to queer art like this. It's super important.
Absolutely. And in 15, 20 years from now, when the next winners of All Stars is on and they say they were inspired by your look or your book, or there's holidays where people can be represented together, it's doing the work. It's really representing people. What is a Trinity the Tuck show live like? How do you describe what it's like when you're on stage? What are we in for when you're in our neck of the woods and we come and see you?
I think it's all different. I love different things of aspects of. I don't have one style, so you're gonna get dance numbers and all of that, but you're also gonna get comedy. I love to banter on the mic with my audience and make sure that they feel welcome and they feel part of the show. I think that's super important to me. I love doing meet and greets where I get to meet the fans, and I just was in a city yesterday, day before yesterday was the show, and got to really have long conversations with the patrons that were there, and it was just so interesting and fun to do that. So whenever you come to a show, you're gonna have a good time, first of all, and secondly, it's gonna be all immersive. You're gonna feel part of the show.
And you've been very lucky, and we're all grateful for it, that you've been very mainstream. If it's a Taylor Swift video, if it's being a spokesperson for a brand, or if it's, you have been on that platform. So what is it like as queer culture becomes more mainstream?
It's definitely a double-edged sword. You know, we're wanting all of this exposure because we need to make sure that the narrative is not one-sided as queer people, but also with exposure, you're going to get a lot of hate.
Yeah.
So it's a double-edged sword. I'm very grateful though, and I think that through all of the trials and tribulations as queer people that we go through, there is something good and positive on the other end. And I think, you know, that's just the name of the game. We just got to keep pushing forward and keep staying out there and visible. And the more that we fight for visibility and equality, the more chance we have to have that.
Well, it's thanks to people like you who use your platform for the good of all of us. So thank you. People who think drag is just putting on some lipstick and lip syncing do not know the amount of work, costumes, dance, showmanship that it takes to be up on that stage. Where do you get inspiration? Do you see it everywhere? Do they come to you in the night? Like, where does it come from?
Yeah, I think as an artist, you get inspired by everything. I get inspired by books. As you can see, I love books, movies, TV shows, music, artwork, just life experiences. Other artists really inspire me. I think, you know, as artists, we tend to inspire each other. Yeah, everywhere. I think that inspiration can come from anything, and you know, Sister May Kuntz is a religious character, so I think that comes from my my experience as a child with religion. You know, you take things that you go through and you make stories out of it.
I love it. And I'm like so jealous. All I want to do is try on the crown. All I want to do is try.
Oh, there's a couple of them there. That's not even all of them. That's just my All Stars crown right there. That's a national crown right there. This was a big point in my drag career. It's called the Miss Parliament House when I first moved to Florida. And this is the Pulse nightclub crown that I won before Pulse. And then I don't think you could see up there is my Miss Florida Entertainer of the Year and my National Entertainer of the Year crown. So there's a lot of crowns. I still have way more that aren't visible, but those are my most important ones.
All right, I'm coming down. I need a selfie with each, all the angles.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll let you.
Thank you for sharing this. Everyone, I am excited. You know, this is literally Thanksgiving is here. That means that, you know, Mariah's defrosted, the shopping has begun, the credit card debt is up, and that means you need to go to trinitythetuck.com and make sure that this project is a part of your holiday season. Go to Trinity the Tuck on Instagram as well. We're such fans. We love what you do and what you represent for all of us. Thank you so much for spending time with us today.
Thanks for having me.
There you have it. Trinity the Tuck in Alaska. Support your local drag queens. You know, it's not just the people on Drag Race that need your support, but if you're in the queer culture or love this culture, go to your local drag bar, go to your local show in New York City. There's many, and support the queens. Take out your money, take out your dollars. And next week on Friday, take out your dollars and donate them to God's Love We Deliver, our first fundraising campaign of this year. We do it once a year. I ask you to donate once a year to donate to a charity organization. And this year it's going to be God's Love We Deliver. So make sure. Thanks so much, Golden Lasky. Appreciate you. We'll have more drag queens coming on, so don't miss anything. Don't go anywhere. Edelyn loved it. Lattes, yes. A says, I love Trinity. Very real and honest. Yeah, totally chill, and a good time. And thanks, Edelyn. You know, when my students come to me and they get involved with my life, I cringe and I'm appreciative at the same time. I love you all for being here. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm so grateful for so many things. Love, life, family, friends, and each and every single one of you. I said in the pre-show, which is always a miss, that this is our 84th roundtable by week. The summer we were off, we have done 200 roundtables, and it will be 2 years this January. And we are our own little weird roundtabler family, and I'm so grateful for everyone who checks us out and supports us all. So tomorrow, when I'm saying blessings with my family and cutting into that turkey, I know I'll be thankful for each and every single one of you. To my mom, to my Darius, to my grandma, to my A, to my friends, to all the roundtablers that watch every single week, the Lattes and the Christines and the everyone that is in here, and my Edelyn and Rhonda and my Jalen, who are in my class, and everyone else that's here. If I forgot you, I'm sorry. And everyone that joins us in when their favorite people come join us. I can't do the show without you. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, especially this week. There's more love than there's hate. There's more gratitude than there is unnice things. Just be the good. Be the good. Let's all be the good. And as Darius told me this morning when we were talking, we all need to just have a little patience and compassion for people. We don't know what they're going through. We're all very lucky and grateful, and some people are not. So let's just remember that this season. I love you all for being here. You're all the best. The best is yet to come. I'm sure excited about it. Till next week, I'll see you on December 1st. Bring your money. Bye, everybody. The buttons are messed up. That's why I hit the credits before when I was supposed to hit week in review. Who moved my buttons? It's a ghost. Ghost? Bye.